welcome back to Avery's Apron. My name is Avery, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make these absolutely perfect garlic and herb roasted red potatoes. So good. I feel like I say that about everything, but it's true, okay? These are so good. They've got these super crispy edges, but the inside is nice and soft, and they like melt in your mouth. They're just so good, okay? So let's get right to the recipe. I think y'all are really gonna love it. Let's go. So this recipe is super duper easy. There's not a lot to it. I'm starting off with this 5-pound bag of potatoes that I scrubbed clean, and I peeled them up a little bit just to clean them up. And I am just slicing these, okay? So I'm slicing the potato down the middle, and then I'm slicing each half into like 1-inch thick wedges, I guess you could call them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and chop all of these up just like that, and then I'm gonna show you how I season these. So I drained off all that water and I gave them a quick rinse, and then I dabbed them dry with a paper towel. You really want to take the time to dab these dry, okay? That is what is going to help your potatoes get nice and crispy in the oven. If you leave the water on them, they'll kind of end up steaming rather than getting crispy, and they'll just take a lot longer to get crispy. So dabbing them dry really makes a difference. So if you've got the time, try to do that, okay? I just went in with a generous amount of olive oil, and that's also going to help with the crispiness of our potatoes. And then I went in with about 7 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped, okay? And then I went in with a very generous amount of salt, and now I'm going in with a very generous amount of garlic powder, okay? Because these are garlic and herb roasted potatoes, right? So lots of fresh garlic, lots of ground garlic as well. So I'm going in now with some oregano. This is the herb factor to our garlic and herb situation. And then I'm also going in with this complete seasoning, okay? This is like garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and a couple other herbs as well. And then I'm going in with some black pepper, okay? You can go in with some rosemary if you'd like with this, some thyme, whatever herbs you like, add those in as well. I usually like to add rosemary, but I didn't have any this time around, so the complete seasoning will do for this. So I'm just tossing these together until they are all well combined and well coated, and then I'm going to put them in our pans to roast, okay? So I usually like to use my cast iron skillet for this, just because they get nice and crispy this way, and the pan gets nice and hot and it keeps them nice and warm. However, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, I'm also going to show you how you can just roast these on a regular cookie sheet with some foil, okay? So I'm first going to drizzle some olive oil in the bottom of my skillet, and I'm going to add in a few potatoes, just enough so that there's one flat, even layer of potatoes, okay? You don't want these piled on top of each other because they'll steam that way and then they won't be crispy. So one even layer of potatoes is what you want for this, and then everything that's left I'm going to just pour onto my cookie sheet to roast. And they're going in a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. My oven has a roast setting that kind of like bakes them in, puts the broiler on them every so often. So that's the setting I'm using, but if you don't have a roast option on your oven, then just 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then you can swap over to the broil setting and let them go for like another 5 minutes just to get that extra little crisp on them, okay? And here are my other potatoes that I put on the pan, and these are just gonna go in the oven, and I will show you the finished product. And And after 25 minutes, there you have it, the perfect crispy golden garlic and herb roasted potatoes, okay? I just took the potatoes that roasted on the cookie sheet and threw them right in with these ones that were in the cast iron just to keep them all nice and warm. And there you have it, you guys. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you enjoy it, and I will talk to y'all in my next one. Bye.